I wanted to pick a comment to respond to my own video with, and I chose this one because it's very interesting that you would say this. Byron Bay is where the try-hard, wannabe hippies with money live. Interestingly enough, there's a little bit of a follow-up to this story about this woman who lost her twins because she was wild birthing and went into preterm labor and didn't even know she was pregnant with twins, and they both passed away. Interesting, because one of my followers messaged me and said, I don't know if you know this, but they have a GoFundMe now. I want to take a look at this GoFundMe because I have opinions. Obviously, I have a lot of opinions on free birthers in general because I have a whole account about it. But I find this to be extremely egregious. And I don't know if anyone else here has ever read that article about Journey Moon, which was like the first sort of like big free birth child loss story that made like national headlines, I guess. There was like a big write-up on it. But I remember their death announcement being kind of egregious and also strangely quoting Muppet Christmas Carol, not just Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, but the Muppet version. It was like a line that's not in the original book. Anyway, I digress. So I looked into the GoFundMe because this follower of mine was like, man, I don't love the wording, and I'm interested if you think that it's very disturbing as well. And I do think it's disturbing, so let's look at it. Okay, obviously TikTok like cuts off the top of this, so you'll just have to believe me that it just has like, oh, we experienced this. Then there's this paragraph, which is the one I actually want to talk about. On Sunday morning, new moon of Aquarius. And look, I am a zodiac girly as much as anyone else. I am like your quintessential Sagittarius. My daughter is your quintessential Pisces. But like, you're talking about your dead children. Could you please not? Sally peacefully birthed her 2 twins in the waters of her home. She peacefully birthed them at 23 weeks without knowing she was even pregnant with both of them. In all of those waves of beauty, love, shock, and heartbreak, those 2 spirit babies didn't have a contract with the earth outside her womb. And at the same time of welcoming them, she said goodbye. Can you be for real right now? Why? Look, I have a master's degree in poetry. So I know from like Purple Prose or whatever, but this is absolute madness. These are your children you're talking about. Be a normal person. Also, what was peaceful about this? 23 weeks. She didn't even know one of them was in there. Are you serious right now? Oh my God. Okay, I cannot. Okay. Also, I'm sorry for like the constant pausing, but because of like the way TikTok is set up, it's blocking some stuff. So I keep going to the actual photo on my photo roll so I can actually read it. We are setting up this donation portal, of course you are, to help share the weight and costs of the closing ceremony, funeral, various kinds of therapy for both Sally and Tom, medical bills. The person who sent this to me wants me to remind everybody that in Australia there are no medical bills. Self-care. Okay. Healing medicines. Probably some tinctures of some sort. And a trip away for the family to heal and land back into themselves after going through this heart-aching experience. A trip away, a GoFundMe for a funeral and a nice holiday. Where shall we go, honey? Who knows? Let's go to a tropical location so we can heal from our irresponsibility. Healing medicines, therapy. These two, honestly, donate, and then they can put all of that money towards therapy because they need it. Grief is a collective portal. It's an opportunity for us to show up and heal together as a community. We invite you all to be a part of this and contribute where you can. It is some sort of audacity to irresponsibly go into a wild birth, in general, in my opinion, because of your actions, not know that you are pregnant with twins, go into labor with those twins early, not seek medical care, I guess, and then ask your community to be part of your grieving journey because it's a communal effort, and pay for your vacation. I cannot believe the audacity of these people. I am horrified by it. Are you even serious right now? I recently had a GoFundMe for my neighbors who struggle and are older and disabled. They're like my West Coast parents and grandparents to my children. And, you know, they struggle and can't work. And I ran a very modest GoFundMe so that they could pay some bills and avoid taking out a predatory loan and maybe get a little bit more food secure. That's a communal effort. That's a community. That is communal care. Not we want to go on vacation because we were irresponsible in our pregnancy. This reminds me a lot of people who acted as though COVID was not an issue, contracted COVID, anti-vaxxers or anti-maskers, contracted it, and then had GoFundMes for their medical bills and their funeral costs. Being disrespectful of COVID precautions is not communal care. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's just that it's super late and I'm very tired and I'm like super pissed off about this, but, and just like, you know, the nail on the head of how absolute bonkers this is. I see you as so brave and courageous to be the divine vessel for these spirit babies and their journey through time. Short as this opportunity was, you gifted this being with unconditional love. First of all, it was two beings. It wasn't just one. Second of all, they probably didn't have to just be spirit babies. Short as their opportunity was, they didn't have an opportunity in the first place. Their opportunity was taken away from them because their parents were more concerned about their birthing journey and less concerned about their actual children. I cannot. Anyway, sorry I'm a little busty. This is my nightgown. And it's, I apologize. Also, I had another comment that said that TikTok is suppressing my videos because they had to actively search for me. I believe I know why this is happening. I had a video recently taken down, an old video about Carissa Collins. And I believe that ding put me back into the, like, you know, shadow ban territory. So if you are here with me, I appreciate it. The last video I did on this family did fairly well. I haven't been very consistent with this account lately, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So if you're here with me, thank you. But I also just want to let you know, I also upload these videos now onto TikTok. Sorry, I just had an emergency alert on my phone and it threw me off. I do upload these videos onto YouTube as well. Same username, Freebirth Horror Stories. Come find me there. So if you find the suppression of my account here lacking or whatever, you can see me over there. Or if something happens to my account, that's where I'll be as well. Thank you for being here with me. I'm so irritated by this story. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm hoping that I can fall asleep soon. Thanks. Bye.